All right, so here's the news drivers for today. We had a PPI and we also had FOMC and federal funds rate, all high impact news drivers. Now, before I even go to the next thing, go watch my past videos or past analysis where I've said that I expected the news drivers for this week, starting from Monday to where we are now, right? I expected this to push price above our monthly high because we have these high impact news drivers, and for price to move above that high, we would need high amounts of volatility. Well, how about if you go here? First thing, ES monthly. Buy stops ran, bullish. Buy stops ran about this high, bullish, right? Why am I bullish? No indication to expect lower prices just yet. I'm waiting for that indication now. Same thing here, ran above it. In fact, I actually marked a wick, but it still has already ran above the volume. Now it's ran above the wick. So we're going to continue expecting that until we see a reason that price wants to break lower, right? Same exact thing here, bullish, bullish, bullish. All right, weekly. Bullish. No indication to expect price to go lower. Bullish. Ran out the buy stops here in terms of the volume. Still expecting a more aggressive run to buy side, at least for ES. Okay, let's go down to the daily chart. All right, few things. Let's look at where we've been or where we came from. For our cast back, I'm going to keep it simple. 60 days when we had the market structure shift. 20 days, here we go. We've been just running out buy stops. We're in between the 20 and 40 day mark, and I'm expecting the next quarterly shift to happen after the 40 day mark. And so we'll, pay attention to what price does, but ultimately still expecting higher prices because there's no indication to expect lower prices, right? How about here? Same concept, 60 days, shift lower, 20 days, broke above those highs, consolidated into now where we're going to create a new high, right, in the 40-day range, and we'll wait for indication that price wants to go lower, but I'm going to, focus on that as this continues to develop. I'm just taking note of that, right? Let's go down to the, or that's really all. Monthly bullish, weekly bullish, daily bullish, all three of them. Higher time frame chart. All right, here we go. Daily. Noted levels of liquidity. All buy stops have been ran. There's not a high that has been higher than where price currently is. How about for ES? Nope. Right. Now, bear in mind, these wicks or these actual bodies, right? It's obviously different on the monthly, but we'll refine it here. Give me 1 second. Put it right here. And for ES, as I mentioned, I'm still expecting a more aggressive run, but we can see on the monthly that price has ran through those, even though it hasn't just yet. I'm expecting that tomorrow. And again, we still have plenty of time in the week, Thursday. Okay. All these high impact news drivers. And also Friday. So, you can see here, also vacuum block. We can reasonably expect price to trade back to that later on. This is, oh wait, no, sorry, that's for the contract. That's the gap I was mentioning previously. That is simply formed because of the new contract. But regardless, price aggressively runs the buy stops on ES for sure, right? There's like no questioning that. Look here, this is the wick. Okay, I didn't mark the wick as I mentioned for ES, but ran those buy stops, bullish. All right, now let's look at the daily range. Or not the daily range just yet, but in terms of the 4 hour, really not much to say. All right, here we go, 6 a.m., 2 a.m. So here's the day, started consolidation. So accumulation, manipulation, faking out traders, price goes lower below the open price, then aggressively runs higher with the high impact news drivers volatility, or the volatility from today pushing price above that level of buy side. Okay, like I said, still expecting price to run that high here, but ultimately it's the same thing, right? Tuesday to Wednesday, consolidation, so that's accumulation. Manipulation is the move below that opening price, and then now distribution. How about the weekly range? Is there much new to say here? No. Same thing I've been saying, expecting higher prices. Mark that right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Boom. All right. Same thing here, except we're now above that level of buy side here. We're still expecting price to trade to this level of buy side here. Oh yeah. And this is our, I need to actually delete a lot of this. Hold on. You do not need this much. It's honestly just cluttering up my charts. Hold on. It's so many because I haven't cleaned my charts up. I haven't deleted this stuff yet. Really, I only need 3 weeks of data, so give me 1 second here. All right, and I'm gonna delete up to the red line. There we go. All right, boom. So moving from that consolidation, relative equal lows below here. Ultimately, we're still seeing price continue higher and trade higher, right? So it's the same for NQ, right? Same exact thing. I did clear these out yesterday. I just didn't do it for ES, but anyways, still seeing higher prices. So no reason to expect price to continue lower until we see an indication of that. This is not an indication of that, right? So now to look at our daily, and to do that, or to look at our what happened today, we're gonna go to the lower time frame. Oh, wrong one. Lower time frame. Okay. Right. This aggressive move upwards. Like, here's what I'm talking about. Accumulation in the form of a consolidation, right? This is the manipulation, tricking traders into thinking price is going to go lower. In fact, high, lower high to the right of it, trading below the midnight opening price. Okay, creates this low of the day. We're going to take note of that. High of the day. All right, and okay. Boom. Boom. All right, 1 moment. Give me 1 moment here. Just going to take a note of these real quick, and then we can proceed. Thank you. $16,882.50, 9:15 p.m. $16,580.50, 1:15 p.m. $4780.75, 9:15 p.m. $4697.50, 1:30 p.m. Okay. Shit. Almost lost my data here. I almost deleted it. I have it on my notes. Okay, that's why I got quiet there. Let me put it on my Notion. Trading journal. And, all right. Okay, have that here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consecutive bullish trading days without indication of expecting price to proceed lower. All right, and then that's my backtesting chart. I'm gonna leave that. No, this is my lower time frame chart. Okay. All right, and as far as like breaking down today's price action, that's something I want to start doing. But with these high impact news drivers or with FOMC, I wouldn't have been trading today. That would have been a gamble, and yeah, just not something I would do. But either way, still moved to the level that I was expecting. So using prognostication based on what I've learned, you know, for how these large funds book price, right? That's what we were expecting. That's what we've been continuously expecting, and all these lows here. That's really going to be our indication, right? Low, low, low. Price wants to start moving below these. How we see just price moving higher, creating untested low after untested low after untested low. Price runs these relative equal lows. Why does it do it? To take stops. Why? To push price higher. What does it do? Goes and runs the buy stops. Of course, we have the gap today, but that was because of the contract renewal. New low, new low, new low, and so on. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I will be creating another journal entry tomorrow.